What's going on, guys? Nathan with Technology Smash back with another video, and today I just have a quick review of these headphones that I was sent by this company, Mixcder. I don't know 100% if that's how you pronounce the name. I'll let you guys decide, or if you know, you can let me know down in the comments. They reached out to me a couple weeks ago and asked if I wanted to try out these headphones. They were noise canceling over the ear headphones. I was going on a trip for a couple of days where I was actually going to be on an airplane, so I figured that I would try them out. And this is kind of my experience with that and what you get, and yeah, we'll kind of see what a cheaper option to the expensive headphones out there are. So first of all, it comes in this really nice case. It's not completely hard shell. It does squish a little bit, but this is perfect for traveling. Any over-the-ear headphones really should come with something like this because it makes it super easy to slip in and out of a bag. It has that, like, it's hard to explain exactly what it's made out of, but it is just like a fabric, but it slides in and out of my backpack so easily. It has a strap if you want to carry it or hook it onto something, and then just this zipper that goes all the way around. And when you open it up, you have the headphones here. There's a nice elastic strap that holds the headphones in. I'll go over this stuff in a second. So you just kind of slide these out underneath, and then it has just like a little divider for the actual ear cups. Nothing else much to the holder there. The packet that comes with it, I didn't open it because I didn't need any of this stuff yet when I was actually using it on my trip. So inside here, they give you a audio cable. So this will go into a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack into the headphones if you don't either have the headphones charged or all the way. Well, they still need to be charged for like active noise cancellation. So this is more for if you want a wired experience, and the battery will last a lot longer with this. Comes with a micro USB charging cable, so that is one of my gripes, is that this does not have USB-C, which getting to this point, USB-C needs to start being the only option, or the minimum. Micro USB is not really used anymore. And then some warranty information. I thought this was kind of cool. It's just like a little fold up open thing, like a little packet of information, and it's a pair of headphones, so that's kind of funny. Some instruction information, and then this is really cool too. They actually add an airline adapter, so this part plugs into the airline seat or wherever they have it on the armrest, wherever it might be, and then the headphones plug into that for watching movies or whatever they have through the actual airline. Really cool, because there's some really high-end headphones that don't include stuff like this anymore. I feel like as time goes on, companies are giving you less and less, kind of like Apple no longer giving you the dongle with $1,000 phone or higher. I don't know if it's a money-making thing technically, or money-saving, or if it's just that they feel people don't need things anymore. It's always better to have than to not have, so it's cool that it comes with that. The headphones themselves, they're pretty lightweight. I actually have the website up here. I'm trying to see the actual weight. It's very light. It's around 250 or so grams, I want to say. It has Bluetooth 4.0, so it's not the newest. The built-in battery is 500 milliamp hours. They claim it's 272 grams for the entire package, but the actual headphones I think are around 240 something, so pretty good. They claim 30 hours of listening time. I did not get that. They did last a good amount of time. It was, I would say, around 5.5, 6 hours. My flight was only around 2.5 hours one way and 2 hours the other way. I used them on both flights and in the airport for a little both times. And right at the end of my trip back is when they died. So that's good enough for me. I mean, if that was one flight, I would expect to charge something like this anyways, because I would want it for a longer trip on the way back, so I would have, but I didn't on this one just because I wanted to see how long it would last. So on the bottom here on the ear cups, you can see there is a volume up and volume down, which is nice to have right on there. There is the charging port, if I can get this to focus. There is the indicator light that it's charging, microphone hole here. There's the power button that you hold to turn on and off. Active noise cancellation, you can switch on and off. It does work pretty well. Obviously, these aren't like Bose QC35s or the newer Sony noise canceling headphones, but it does work. You can hear the sound suck out of the ear cups, which is perfect for flights because you really need that. If you use something like AirPods, like I have on flights before, they don't do anything. You can still hear right through them. So this kind of thing is perfect for traveling. And then you have the plug here for the audio jack that can go right into your phone. The ear cups themselves on the outside here are metal. They have like that brushed design with those cut lines in them. They turn inward, so when you put them on your neck like this, around the back of your head, they can lay flat on your chest, and they also go in the case like that. They are very comfortable to me. I get headaches really easily usually from headphones because the back of the ear cup will press right at the back of my ear. These didn't do that just because they're not super tight this direction, and I could wear them that whole time without being annoyed or frustrated with how they felt. Sound quality is okay. I'm not an audiophile by any means, but even I know that obviously if you're paying $80 for these as opposed to $350 for other headphones, these just aren't going to stack up in that regard. But if you need a cheaper pair of headphones and you want over the ear, you want noise cancellation, you want those accessories that come with it, these are definitely not a bad choice. And I'm not just saying that because, they sent these to me for free. I do like them. I'm going to keep using them for trips. I don't have a nice pair of noise canceling over the ear headphones because I've bought some in the past and I don't use them that often. I use them for travel. So having a cheaper pair that, one, I won't be devastated if something happens to them, but two, I'm okay knowing that I have something that I didn't spend a ton of money on, or in this case, I didn't spend anything on, but if I had, let's say I had bought these for the $80, if they sit in my closet just until trips, that's okay with me. When I buy $400 headphones that I have in the past, they're there for a little bit and I just end up taking them back because I feel guilty that I even have them because they're just not being used. So the rest of the design is pretty much plastic and then that squishy padded material up at the top and around the ear cups, but you can see they're very soft, very comfortable. Like I said, it has all the audio cues and clues inside. When you turn them on, it will tell you, connected, and it will let me change the tracks from the buttons by pressing a certain sequence and things like that. So it does have a lot of very basic functionality that most stuff needs to have for it to be useful. Let me just see if there's anything else really that I need to go over. It does have a microphone, like I said earlier, so you can make phone calls. It comes with that airplane adapter and that travel case. Obviously, I went over that stuff. And then a couple other things. So the driver diameter in these is 40 millimeters. It does have noise cancellation. Again, they say 30 hours on their website. I got around 6, but I had noise cancellation turned on the whole time and my volume was about max. When these are at max volume, which I did have in the airport and on the airplane, if you take them away from your ears at all, they start to vibrate on the inside. I can actually hear them. When my ears are touching the inner cups, they don't do that. So I don't know. That's probably just a sort of a downside of cheaper headphones, but just so you know that in case you do get these. It charges through micro USB, which we already talked about, and the weight in these is 255 grams. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll leave the link in the description as well as any other information that might be useful for these headphones if you're looking to check them out. Again, the reason that these are cheaper, is a lot of what I already went over, but I think that it's a good idea to have a cheap pair of headphones like this. So I'm going to continue to use these when I go on trips, and I definitely think that they're good enough for that price tag that they're asking. So if you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below in the comments. Otherwise, I'll talk to you next time. Later.